Hello there everybody, and welcome to my next video of the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock, which you'll see behind me. It's further down the road. I'm right up the road. It's really busy here. Cars parked right up the road during the week at the moment. This street, Blackstone Street's really busy. It's still closed as well. At the end there you'll see. But yeah, I have to come a bit further up now. How rude. Anyway, I'm here to get my next video of the stadium. It's my midweek video, so we're going to get up in the air and cover quite a few of your questions and comments that you've put to me from my weekend video. Okay, so let's get up there and take a look. This is the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock on the 6th of March 2024. I think it's the 6th. It's Wednesday. Let's get up there. Right, okay guys, you'll see I'm up in the air already, just about. Looking directly at the east stand, of course, because that's the one that's always right in front of us. It's a little grey today, isn't it? Still alright, still got great visuals of the stadium. It looks absolutely amazing. Tell you what, let me back up quite a bit, and we'll have a bit of an approach to it whilst I find the first comments and questions. There you go. I just think it looks great when you first turn into it turns into Blackstone Street. This street here, it's something else at the top, and I can't think of what it is now. Sure, it begins with a B. But anyway, when you first turn into it, come under the railway bridge, it's just so imposing. The stadium's really huge. Looks absolutely fantastic. As we approach the east stand there, we'll hold off and I will go to your questions and comments, which starts with Paul O'Neill, who says, fantastic video as always, Nick. Thanks very much, Paul. Is it just me, or are the promised Leitch crisscross designs in the brickwork conspicuous by their utter absence? I just can't see anything, no matter how hard I look. Are they adding them afterwards, or am I suffering some sort of colour blindness? I assure you, Paul, you are not suffering some sort of colour blindness. They are there. It's just very difficult to see. I'm at like kind of ground level now, looking directly at the brickwork, and it's tough to see, mate. Everybody, quite a lot of people. Let's zoom right in. Quite a few people mention this, Paul. Like, let's get round to this corner section and have a look. Just let me know if you can see it, guys. But it's so difficult. You can see like some sort, you know, you can see the pattern outline ish, but it's very, very hard. And like I say, you're not the only one, mate. A lot of people mention it. I think even sorry, let's just let that big truck go. I think even Dan Meese or Mice, I'm not sure, still not sure how you say his name, the guy who designed it, the architect, he's not happy with how little you can see it as well. And you know, these brick facades are actually finished as well now, so it's not like it's going to get any better. Unless they decide to do something or other, but I'm not aware that they are. Yeah, it's a little disappointing, mate. Something that's brought up quite a lot. You're not going colour blind. You just can't see it. This truck's annoying, isn't it? He's backing right up. I was going to show you where he is, but he's behind that building. There he is, that fella. Noisy blighter. Anyway, back to the stadium. So we will move on from Paul. Thanks for your comments, Paul. Move on to Keith Jones ZZ9EV, who says, great as always, Nick. Cheers, Keith. Is anyone thinking yet of how we will all get away from the stadium? Not many exits in the stone wall, and possibly 20,000 plus heading to Sandhills. Are there any plans anyone know of that will improve getting away after the match? So yeah, you're referring to obviously. Let's come a bit closer. You're referring to the only entrances. I mean this one down here is for vehicles. So we've got one there. Oh, they're actually let's come back round. Sorry to get in on your comments, Keith, but they're actually putting some of the stone wall back on, so we just have a look at that. So we've got this one. Here. Then moving along. I think the gates open, like open all the way. There's one there. I think that's still staying as an access anyway, because that's obviously the site entrance. Pretty sure that's staying as an access as well. One there, but you see, like I said just then, see like the gated areas, they will be like open fully when fans are dispersing. And one there, so that's free. That's free gates, isn't it? I think. Pretty sure. Oh no, I'm not going to say. I was going to say I think we might be able to disperse further across, walking up. No, there's a car park there. I don't think we will, but at the back, can we? Because I think we might get access to walk up eventually, to walk right along to the west stand eventually. But yeah, it does look like there's going to be quite a bottleneck there. I do agree with you, Keith. And then heading up, you said heading up to Sandhills, there'll be a lot. So that'll be a lot of people. Sandhills is further up there, so there's going to be a lot of people heading right up that road. If you say that, but town is also just up the road that way. Here comes this noisy truck. So people won't all be going the same way, of course, but I totally get and agree with your point, Keith, totally. Thanks for that, mate. Wibble Wobble 3187 has said, alright Nick, been watching your channel for a while now, thanks very much, and always impressed with your footage. Oh, thanks, Wibble Wobble. Can you or anyone else tell me if the glass used on the stadium is bird friendly? I don't fancy dodging dead birds as I'm going to match. Bird friendly? What's bird friendly glass? I'm sure there is some, but it'd probably be me just not knowing what it is. What's bird friendly glass? Do they bounce off it or something? Or can they just see it? I mean, surely they've thought of it. Wibble Wobble. It's such a name. I don't know. Does anybody know about that? Is the glass bird friendly? Not something I'd have thought about. Let's let this truck go past again. But does anybody know? So they've got so much glass on the south stand that I'm looking at now. Oh my god, there's like a backup of trucks here on this road. I'll shout. There's obviously glass on the south stand, but glass right along the north as well. The thing is, on the north you won't really be walking up and down. You'll be under the, like, undercover on the north. Let's move round to it now as the truck actually goes. Timed that well today, didn't I? Just moving around across the east. Let's get round to the north, and I'll just show you what I mean. So you won't be dodging dead birds here, because if I don't think there's going to be an all of a sudden an influx of dead birds everywhere or anything like that. But if any birds were to hit that glass, they'd be landing down there, and I don't think that's where we'll be walking, because the border there is United Utilities property, so I don't think people will be walking up and down the north, outside the north stand, will they? People that think there's vehicles go under there. No, there are turnstiles as well, of course. So that's a load of rubbish. People will, of course, because there's access. But either way, it's under there, so there's not going to be dead birds under there. I don't know. I've brought that question up and you've kind of baffled me with it. Does anybody know if it's bird-friendly glass? So we won't be dodging dead birds. Anyway, good question, mate. Moving on, I've got Blue Lister 6980, who says, hello, mate, another fine update. Cheers, Blue. Two things, pal. Those medical style surgical gloves might look a bit funny, but they would keep the warmth in and help with precision shots. Oh, that's from me cold-handed, thank you. Secondly, just wondering if there's a final roof skin going on the north side and then around to match the tone of the barrel cladding, as the original video and images seem to suggest a uniformity. At present, the roof cladding is lighter. No, as far as I know, there's not. That's the final. That's the final roof on the north, and that's how it'll all look. I think I've got a video coming a bit later this week based on the roof, all of the roofs, to be honest. One that David Badcock's put quite a lot of. If anyone doesn't watch, David Badcock is a regular to my channel who gives us a lot of info. He's done me of quite a few screenshots based on the roofs, so I'll actually do a talk through on those screenshots. But I see what you're saying. But they've installed these little objects are called ManSafe. It's part of a ManSafe system where they'll be running cables through. So I can't imagine they'll be putting them in place and then putting something on top of them. Blue. So no, I think that is the final product, mate, as far as I'm aware. Thank you very much, though. Moving on, I've got Robert Cook 2572 who says, man, that hydraulic tower's ugly. Really, Robert? I think it's great, that, you know. I think they've made it look really good as well. Is it everybody else's fault? Is it just, I don't know if it's just me. I think it looks great. I think it's a nice little like addition. I know it's not a church, but you know, like at Goodison, we've got like the church connected and that, and it's kind of like gives the same feel for me anyway. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. I quite like it though. Robert, what's everybody else think? I know it was part of like the heritage and they had to keep it and restore it, but I'd have wanted them to do that anyway, if I'm totally honest. What are your thoughts, everybody, on that? Please let me know. I like it, Robert. It's obviously each their own. You've got entitled to your own opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but I quite like it. Okay, so moving on, I have Gary Banks who says, great vlog, Nick, must have been cold. It was. I did notice 2 sections of glass missing on top section of north side, but could only see when you were moving around to the west. Many thanks for showing us all. Cheers, Gary. 2 pieces of glass missing at the top of the north. Hey Gary, let's have a little look. It's that one there. Whereabouts were they, mate? Oh, was that one? It's hard for me to tell on this screen. That looks like, yeah, that's one missing, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, I don't know. It really is. It's hard for me to pick up on my screen whilst it's actually up there, you see, whether they're missing or not. You know, to be fair, perhaps I'm zoomed in too much. Perhaps it'll all become clearer if I actually move out a bit. So I can't really make them out. I think that looks like one. Maybe they've sorted it by now. And the one I looked at before. Don't know why that would be. Don't know why that would be. Anybody, any ideas? Why there'd be a couple of planes of glass missing? Right, it's got Duncan Morgan, 8542, says, that looks like the start of the excavation on the west stand. Now, Duncan, it's one of those comments when you say excavation on the west stand. Like, do you mean inside? I'm guessing not. So you must mean outside, but I need a bit more on things like that. Ideally, please, people. I'll zoom in now. I'm looking down at it now. It's me looking down at the outside the west, but yeah, I just need a little bit more. Doing something there. Sorry if I missed it, Gary, but like I say, I just need, with stuff like that, if you're gonna say, I really appreciate the comments, really do. All input and comments, really appreciate them. Unless you're being nasty, there's just no need for that. But not many people are, to be fair. But yeah, if you're gonna say to me like it looks like they're doing something on the west, then point me exactly, like, is it the southwest end or the northwest end, or something like that. But sorry, Duncan, I was calling you Gary then, wasn't I? Gary was the last one. Oh god, all mixed up. Duncan, just give me a bit more direction on it, buddy, and I'll certainly try and have a look. Moving on, I have Oliver T, who says, love Goodison, but after sitting in the second to last row on the lower Gladys yesterday, I can't wait to be in the ground where you don't have to worry about the seats you're in. Yeah, been there, Oliver. Let's just have a look at the seats now that you mentioned it. Looks like they're doing something over here. Not quite sure what. But yeah, like I say, I've been. Oh, they're up there. They're up at the top. Some of my vlog videos that I did last season were in some really dodgy places. The back of the lower Gladys, very back of the lower Gladys is a tough one, or is it back of the lower Bullen, sorry. It's tough to see, isn't it? There are some real dodgy ones, but like you say, these all no pillars or nothing inside, so looks great. Regarding my vlogs as well, at the match vlogs, people have asked about them and that. I am still going the match. I'm not doing the match day vlogs anymore. I never set out to do like match day vlogs really. I just kind of got carried away with it, and when I go to the match, I actually like to enjoy it. I might do one every now and again to get, you know, people on camera or something like that if people want to. But yeah, I won't be doing that for now. I was more, my YouTube channel's about the droning and stuff like that, so no more match day vlogs for now. And last but not least, I have Muzzer 1683, who says, Nick, when are you going back to the Etihad? Some point soon, Muzzer, maybe the next week or so, next couple of weeks. It's just tricky. It's like when I have to go an hour or so, drive an hour or so to the project, I like to tie it in really when I've got some work up there or something. I know I've got some work coming up there soon in Manchester. So I'm trying to like kind of wait to see if I can tie it in with that. It's obviously just not as easy as some of the, you know, my other projects I've got, which are literally really close. But I will be getting there, Moz. I'll cover it as much as I can, but it has to obviously fit in with me as well in my time, and because I can't just nip up and down that motorway like once a week or once a fortnight or something. All right, but I will get there, mate. Right guys, thank you very much. We're going to finish off there because I've been waffling on for another 20 minutes, so we'll finish off there. Be back at the weekend, but I will share, as I said, I've got a video coming up. I'll try and get it out in the next couple of days, based on the roofs, the roofing only of each stand. I think it is the David Bagcutt's put together, or I've got a few screenshots that I'll talk through, so that's coming as well. Keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much guys. And there you go, that was my midweek video of the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock on Wednesday the 6th of March 2024. It's looking fantastic as always. Some great questions and comments in there asking me to look at some parts or bringing up some parts. I really appreciate that. No question or comment is a silly one as well, by the way. If there's something you're unsure of, it may have been asked before 100 times, but you know, you may not have watched the videos. Don't feel like that you can't ask or anything or bring it up because you think, oh, surely that's been covered before. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm more than happy to have a look at certain things that have been raised before, and new things as well. Of course, new things are great. But yeah, guys, please continue bringing your comments and everything. Please like, share and subscribe. Hit that button for me. Got loads and loads coming. I bring out a history video. Try and bring out a history video at least once a week. I've just been to inside Newsham Park Hospital, the old hospital again, and had a nice walk around with the guy that kind of looks after it. So I've got that coming this week, so keep an eye out for that, okay? But other than that, guys, like I say, please like, share, subscribe, hit that button for me. Oh yes, before I go, I was meant to say this on Saturday just gone. On Friday evening, I went to a local shop in Greasby over on the Wirral, and I was on the phone to my sister who just had a little bit of bad news, nothing like health-wise, but just a little bit of bad news. So I was on the phone to my sister, and I walked past, and somebody, a guy, if this was you, recognised me. You were standing at the cash machine. You said hello, you said thanks for the videos and that, really appreciate it. I was on the phone and I didn't really want to hang up on my sister, but I then went into the shop, and you followed me in and gave me a £10 note to buy myself a coffee. I did obviously try to decline, still on the phone, but you said no, please take it, get yourself a coffee because you appreciate what I do. I just want to say thank you very much. I didn't really get the chance, and as I said, I felt a bit rude because I was on the phone, but didn't want to put the phone down to my sister and that. But yeah, if that was you, thank you very much. I'm really sorry I didn't get the chance to thank you more. Thank you personally. Please drop me an email or something if that was you, please. You find my email on my website and on the description of my videos. Please drop me an email, okay? I just want to say thank you very much. I really did appreciate it. I did buy, well, do you know what? I didn't buy myself a coffee. I bought me and my wife a couple of cakes with it that we had after our tea Saturday night. So thanks very much. Really appreciate it. I'm not saying that because I expect anybody to do it. I don't. I really don't. Okay. I just wanted to say thank you because I didn't get the chance. So thank you, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye now.